right, women, this is your time to listen up. It's life-saving advice. Regular breast exams are important and so vital to your health. Jessica Baladad, our friend, is a breast cancer survivor, and she has made it her mission to help women remember and perform at-home exams regularly. Now it's become even easier. Welcome in, my friend. So good to see you.
Well, I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's rewind. Let's start at the beginning. That self-exam that changed your life. We got to talk about that and why self-exams are just so important.
Yeah, so when I was 33 years old, I was performing a routine self-exam in the shower, a habit I had developed since I was 18 years old. Doing a self-exam, I find a lump, and it was eventually diagnosed as stage 2B breast cancer. Yeah, so I think it's just so important for women to perform self-exams for 3 reasons. Number 1, the National Breast Cancer Foundation says that of breast lumps that are detected by women, 40% are found to be cancer.
40%.
40% of cancers 40% of breast cancers detected through self-exams are found to be cancer. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and so another reason, when you're doing a self-exam, you're making yourself more familiar with what's normal for you. So you're doing, January, February, March. If you're doing your self-exams and you find something that's not right, you can get help faster because you're like, this isn't right. I need to call my doctor and get it checked out. And then number 3, 59% of women missed their mammograms last year. Yeah, and for various reasons, cost, time. The last one came back okay. They feel like they didn't have to go back. So self-exams are really good to do in between those screenings. So if you find a lump, bump, abnormality between screenings, you can call your doctor and say, hey, this isn't right, and get in sooner as well.
And I know that you have a tool, this is really cool, to make it easier, self-exams easier, and it's called the Aware Pad, and I want to show you it. Okay, so explain what this is.
Okay, so this is the Aware Pad, and it's an FDA-cleared device that's made with 2 skin-soft membranes and a lubricant on the inside of it, so that when you hold it against your chest while you're performing a self-exam, it increases the tactile sensitivity of the skin so that you can detect those lumps and abnormalities much easier.
Wow. Yeah, and I mean, and it's pretty soft. It's malleable. Okay, so we have to talk about your app, Feel for Your Life, because as we said before, I'm going to show this really quick so you can see it. See, it's easy, it's soft, it's flexible, malleable, as mentioned. Now we do need to talk about Feel for Your Life. Everyone, if you don't have this, go to your app store, download it now. You are spreading awareness worldwide. With this app.
Yeah, so the Feel for Your Life app I created after my breast cancer journey, and it shows you how to perform self-exams, track and monitor your progress, and set monthly reminders, which is just powerful. And I'm using it as an advocacy tool to make women feel better and more comfortable with doing their self-exams.
What do you think holds most women back?
I think, when we think about how we feel about our breasts, we're told that we have them, they have a function, and we should keep them covered. So I think it's an education gap in getting women more familiar with doing self-exams and feeling good about their bodies.
Well, and you always talk about being an advocate for your own health.
Yes.
Explain why everyone needs to do that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I had a practitioner who overlooked the lump in my breast whenever I found it. And I thought, well, I'm healthy. She didn't say anything about this. So I was in the best shape of my life. I thought I was okay. It wasn't until 4 months later, I'm doing my self-exams, and I thought, okay, this isn't going away. I need to get myself back to the doctor and get this looked at. If I hadn't just done my self-exams, knew what my normal was, I may not be here right now. So I'm grateful I got it diagnosed pretty early, and I went through chemo, radiation, double mastectomy, hysterectomy, flap reconstruction, and I'm just grateful to share my story and tell other women how to feel good about themselves and speak up for themselves.
Oh, and I can just feel that positive energy radiating from you. What has been the most rewarding part about creating Feel for Your Life?
Hearing from women all over the world who say, hey, I'm doing my self-exams now. I feel good about doing my self-exams. I found a lump, went to the doctor, got it checked out, everything was okay. I have a friend in California who was doing a self-exam and found an early stage reoccurrence. She was a breast cancer survivor, found it early. And yeah, she has more treatment options ahead of her now because she found, after downloading my app and doing a self-exam.
Thank you so much for all that you're doing. Everyone, take the time. First of all, get this, the Aware Pad, and download the Feel for Your Life app. Visit feelforyourlife.com to learn more about how you can educate and protect yourself.